Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Juice Baseball channel, and welcome back to another episode of the New York Mets Legends Fantasy Draft Series here on MLB The Show 23. We are into season number 2, and boy, are we excited. Now, I want to address something from the last couple of episodes. I accidentally, because I'm stupid, uploaded the off-season video a few days before the playoff video, which obviously is supposed to be the reverse. And I made a comment about it on my community post. If you wanted to go back and check it, if you were wondering why I posted that, that's the reason. So I accidentally posted the off-season video of this series before the playoff video, so you guys knew what happened in the playoff video, because I talked about it in that off-season video. I talked about what happened in the previous video where we lost in the World Series to the White Sox. So I apologize for that. Hopefully it won't happen again, but I can't make any promises because I'm very stupid, so I could do it again, but I will try my best not to do that again. So I apologize, and you guys got a little bit of a mix-up, but I fixed it in the actual playlist. So when you go into the playlist that is linked down below in the description, if you go scroll through it, every video is in order. That video is now above the off-season video, even though it came out after it. You got it. It's all fixed. So I apologize, but that's just the way I am. I'm stupid sometimes. But it doesn't matter because we are into season number 2, and boy, are we excited because we've got a lot of new faces in new places. We've got Shohei Ohtani, the modern-day Babe Ruth. And not only do we have the modern-day Babe Ruth, we have the Babe Ruth. Now, I was debating whether or not to put him in the actual starting lineup or just have him in the bullpen, because I've been known to not really enjoy his pitching style, his release, his windup, all that kind of stuff. It's just not really my favorite. It's kind of slow and just methodical and boring because he's an old guy. He's pitched in the 20s and the teens, so I just don't really like it that much. So what we're going to do is we're just never going to play a game where he's the starting pitcher. I will do everything in my power to avoid him being the starting pitcher. But everybody else we can go through. So 1 through 4 we can have our way with. And we will start opening day with Greg Maddux on the mound. So that is what our pitching rotation looks like. And I mean, just give it a chef's kiss right now. The lineup looks unbelievable. Jeter at number 1. Mickey Mantle at 2 in center field. Griffey is going to be moving to right field for this second season, playing or hitting third. Then we've got Lou Gehrig. Look at that huge glove that he's got. He's at 4, playing first base. Sammy Sosa moves from right field to DH, hitting 5. Willie Mays will play left field, hitting the 6 hole. Johnny Betch will be behind the plate, hitting 7. Alfonso Soriano, second base, hitting number 8. And then Wade Boggs will round it out at number 9, playing third base. So this lineup, we improved it. We added Mickey Mantle, we added Lou Gehrig, we added Willie Mays, Johnny Bench, Alfonso Soriano, Wade Boggs. We have improved this team tremendously, and I'm expecting us to go right back to the World Series and win it. Get our revenge. That is the goal. That is what we need to do. I spent $500 million in the offseason to get this team to where it is, so I don't expect us to do anything other than win a World Series this season. So if you guys are excited, ready for opening day of year number 2, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club, and let's get started. It's Mets and Mariners on opening day. We are on the road this time. I think we started at home last season, but I can't remember exactly. But it's going to be Greg Maddux versus Juan Marichal. I think that's how you say his name. I have no idea. But you guys know the lineup. We'll get to know the Mariners lineup as we go through the first few innings. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and let's kick off season 2 in amazing, dominant fashion.
Opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. We're here in Seattle. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the New York Mets taking on the Seattle Mariners. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the New York Mets, among the league's favorites after they lost in the World Series last year. And Singy, I gotta think it's somewhat deflating when you get that close to the ultimate prize only to come up short.
Yeah, I'd say deflating, demoralizing, agonizing. You can go on. And it's just tough, Boog, because just to get to the World Series is a huge accomplishment. So, getting those last 4 wins, though, that's what makes legends.
And with opening day, here's a chance to get your season going in the right direction and take that final step this year. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. And today's starting pitcher, Juan Marichal. Chris, he is a fun one to watch do his thing out there.
Well, he comes in carrying a career.
All right, we are starting year number 2 with the captain. He played amazing last season in the games that we jumped in and played with him, and he's starting his 2024 with a single. First hit of the year for Derek Jeter. He was a big piece to us moving to the World Series and playing in it and getting close to winning it. Probably should have won it, arguably, but hey, sometimes you can't win them all. I mean, sometimes you just struggle. But now we've got Mickey Mantle, who we did go up against at some point during last season. I don't know if it was in the playoffs or where it was, but we did play against whatever team Mickey Mantle was on. I'm expecting all the money that I spent to work out for us as Mickey Mantle gets a leadoff or gets a double that moves the leadoff man to third base. So it's second and third. Oh, man, Mantle's height. Second and third, nobody out in game number 1, inning number 1 of season number 2. And the kid steps up. Ken Griffey Jr. stares at a screwball for 2-1. Come on, Griffey. I need you to absolutely dominate this season. Show everybody why you are one of the best of all time. I know you can do it. He's looking at a 3-1 count right now. Marichal is being very passive against Griffey, and I was super early on that. That's my fault. That could have been a big time, maybe even a home run, but definitely a base hit to get both RBIs. But I screwed that up. I was a little impatient there. And Griffey will strike 3 looking. I thought that was going to be a ball. I thought it was going to dip a little bit further than it actually did. But we've got Lou Gehrig up. This entire lineup can get anybody in whenever we need to, so I'm not worried about losing these runs or having runners in scoring position, leaving them on base. Because I believe that Lou Gehrig can do it, especially with only 1 out. Lou Gehrig can certainly score 1 run, and he will do that. Can he beat the throw? No, he can't, but he gets the RBI single, or he gets the RBI anyway. And we lead 1-0 in the first. Sammy Sosa, the DH. Hopefully he's not too upset that we moved him from his starting position in right field to the DH spot. But he still gets to play. He still gets to swing that baseball bat, which is something he likes to do. He probably prefers that more than playing the field. And we get to see Greg Maddux for the first time this season. Let's go. Eric Davis, one of my favorite players. A 3-1 count to him to lead off the bottom half of the first for Seattle. Let's go with a circle changer, kind of throw him off guard. Maybe catch him looking, and he swings, gets a piece of it, foul tip, and we'll go with the 2-seamer. The 2-seamer could work. It could work, and it doesn't work. Past Soriano into center field. Mano will field it, and it's a leadoff single for the Mariners. So just like what we did, Jeter got on base to lead off the first, our half of the first, and now Eric Davis gets off to lead off their half of the first. Eddie Murray is on at the plate. Nobody out, and he will ground that foul first base side. I thought he was going to maybe have that go for a hit, and then we'd be stranded somewhere, but Eddie Murray makes me pay, and that is a 2-run shot to kick off the first inning. Okay, I didn't think that circle change was in a bad spot, but Eddie Murray said, thank you very much. I mean, it was middle of the zone, a little off to Murray's left. I mean, I didn't think that it was in that bad of a spot, but he said, thank you. And he smoked that baseball. You could hear the crack of the bat on that one. That was a hard hit ball, no doubt about it. And it was a 2-run shot to give the Mariners a 2-1 lead here in the bottom of the first. Still nobody out. Greg Maddux not filling me with great amount of confidence here as he's our ace. Maybe we have to shake things up and make Ohtani our ace. I don't know. Come on, Greg. Let's get things figured out here. Full count to Pee Wee Reese. There's the slider, and Soriano just past the glove into right field. And there is a runner on first again. Come on, boys. I know this is game 1 of 162. We're a little rusty coming off of the spring training, all kinds of stuff like that. There we go. Konerko grounds to Soriano. He flips to Jeter, and then Jeter over to Gehrig. And it's a 4-6-3 double play to get us 2 huge outs that we absolutely needed, because now we go against J-Ram, and he stares at a fastball, strike 3, inning over. That was much needed. That double play was huge to get the confidence somewhat back for Greg Maddux. But now we get to see Willie Mays, who we also played against. I don't know if it was this version of Willie Mays. It might have been the older version of Willie Mays, but we played against a version of Willie Mays last season. And he's going to put that into the gap in right field in the corner. And Willie Mays has got a leadoff double. That's a good way to start the second, especially when we're down by a run. Willie Mays with a leadoff double. Huge. Good job, Willie. That's what I'm talking about, baby. And now it's time for Johnny Bench. One of the best catchers, maybe the best catcher to ever walk on the earth. You could say maybe it's Yogi Berra. Maybe it's Jorge Posada. It's probably Johnny Bench. And he's going to make you pay as he sends that into right field. I'm going to definitely send Mays to third, that's for sure. There's no way they're going to get me to throw out there. And Bench does his job to an extent. He moves the runner from second to third with 1 out. And Alfonso Soriano, a little bit of a speed threat. Decent power. More known for his extra base style. And Soriano will foul off that slider for a 1-2 count. All right, Soriano, I need you to absolutely get a hit. That's a guy. I hate you, Soriano. He pops that up to the catcher. No chance for Willie Mays to go home. And there's 2 outs with a runner on third. But that leaves Wade Boggs, a guy who we brought in and put in the 9-hole specifically for these type of situations where we have a runner in scoring position and we need a base hit. That's why Wade Boggs is here, but Wade put too much underneath it. The screwball was in a good spot. I got good contact on it, but it was not good enough. He hit too much underneath it, and it goes for a fly out to center field, unfortunately. Willie Mays in left field will catch the ball of Jason Hayward, and that's the first out. That's a good start. Carlos Lee steps up to the plate, hitting in the 7-hole. He will foul tip that fastball, and we'll go with a slider now. Let's go with a little bit of a slider here, and he just made contact with that. I'm not sure how he did, but he made contact with it. Maddux will go for pitch number 35 here in the bottom of the second. I don't like that, but he gets Lee way out in front of that circle change. Second strikeout of the day for Maddux. I don't like that his pitch count is super high already, but we're going to have to work out on it. See what we can do. Here comes the circle change. Almost got him. We'll go with the sliders. Maybe that can work. The slider. Got him. Strike 3? Yes, sir. Strike 3, end of the second. Beautiful. Absolutely perfect. Top of the third. 1-2 count to Jeter. Let's see what he can do. Still down 2-1. Jeter goes down low, chases the slider. I should have done that. That was a bad idea. Definitely should not have tried to chase that. That's okay, though, because we got Mickey Mantle, 1-2 count. And Mickey goes down low, but the ball gets past the catcher. Can Mickey Mantle get there? Beat the throw? No, he can't. And that's a strikeout for Mickey Mantle. Ooh, challenge the play. I don't think Mickey beat the throw. We can take a look, though. There's the ball going from the catcher to the first baseman, Konerko, and yeah, he clearly beat him. So we're not gonna challenge that. We'd lose that 100% of the time. He clearly beat it, he clearly got the throw before Mantle touched the bag, and now it's Ken Griffey Jr. who smokes that baseball. Oh, just off the glove, or just off the Stay. Don't go to 3. Don't go 3. Just off the wall in right field. Griffey with a 2-out double. I thought that might be good enough for a home run. Just to sneak over the wall a little bit like a line drive home run. But just off the top of the wall. And that is going to be Lou Gehrig into center field. Caught. I was hoping that would drop. It doesn't. And we are still down 2-1 in the bottom of the third now as Mitch Garver. He will step up to lead off the bottom of the third. Maddox, 1-2 count, sends a slider in. He sends that to right field, but Griffey is underneath it. And Griffey's got it for the first out of the inning. Now it's Eric Davis, who led off the game in the bottom of the first with a single, and then came around to score because of the Eddie Murray home run, which have been the only 2 runs of the day so far for the Seattle Mariners. I'm hoping we can stop that from happening again. But we have to get past Eric Davis, who is a very, very good player. Here comes the circle change. He fouls that off again. And we are getting up to 50 pitches with Greg Maddux through 3 1/3, or 2 1/3, excuse me. I'm not liking the way that Maddux is being stressed here on opening day. He's been put through a lot. I don't like it. He needs to calm down a little bit. 2-1 count to Murray. He will go after that one for some reason. I don't know why he chose to go after that, but he did. It's 2-2 now. He's got the 2-run homer, and he stares at the curveball right down the middle. Strike 3, inning over. We go top 4 now. Sammy Sosa. He's got a 1-1 count. Marichal with the delivery, and Marichal sends that one to the plate. Sosa sends it to third base. Okay, first out. We have not been able to really do much, have we? We've had a few extra base hits, we've had some singles, and we've obviously got the 1 run, but there's not really been anything that I've been feeling super confident about. I felt pretty confident with the Griffey double, but we obviously couldn't do anything after that. Ooh, Willie Mays sends that to right field, but it's going to be caught easily in right field. Jason Hayward, now it's Johnny Bench time. All right, Johnny. Get on base, please. Get on base. That ball is into the right center gap, but I have a feeling, yep, it falls right into the glove of Eric Davis for the final out of the inning. We go bottom 4. Pee Wee Reese is up. He's got a single as well. But we were able to deny Eric Davis and Eddie Murray second hits of the day, so maybe we can do it here. And there it is. Great reflexes at third base by Wade Boggs. First out. They don't call it the hot corner for no reason. 1-1 count to Paul Konerko. Check swing on the circle change. Called strike 2. And we go slider here. Let's see if we can get past him. Ooh. Good eye from Konerko there. Very good eye. We'll go with a 2-seamer. And we can catch him off guard with a off-speed fastball. Nope. He sends that to left field. Willie Mays tracks it and sits underneath it with his huge glove, his unnecessarily large glove. But it's good. Second out of the inning. Jose Ramirez looks at a fastball 2-1. We'll go with the curveball. This struck out Eddie Murray last inning. Maybe you can catch Ramirez off guard. It's not even placed anywhere close to the strike zone. It's 3-1 to Jose Ramirez. Greg Maddux with the 2-seamer. Fastball. Thank you. Strike 2. Beautifully done. And we'll go circle change. I really need him to swing at this and miss. He does. He's way out in front of it. At strike 3, inning over. Greg Maddux gets out of the inning. Good job. Beautifully done. Absolutely beautifully done. We go top 5. Top 5, 1-1 count. Oh, generous call from the home plate umpire there. Absolute generous call. And now it's 1-2. And Soriano goes down fishing for that one. He should be able to outrun this. He's got 96 speed, and Pee Wee Reese won't even make a throw. He just eats it. And it's a leadoff single for Soriano, which means steal situation. Wade Boggs 1-1 count. Ooh, but they throw back. Konerko making sure he's still on the bag. I'll try it one more time. If he throws back again, then I won't try to steal until after the pitch. But he does throw back. Okay, so we won't steal this time or attempt to steal. We'll let him throw a pitch. Come on, Wade. Get a good pitch to hit. Nope, he's throwing up in the zone, thinking that we're going to steal. We're not going to, but now I'll try to steal again. Hoping that we can get away with it. And we will. Boggs looks at that one, but Soriano clearly faster than throw. Steals second base. It's a 2-2 count for Wade Boggs, by the way. But that puts a runner on second with nobody out, and Wade Boggs at the plate with a 2-2 count. I believe in Wade because that's ball 3. You cannot call that strike 3. You can't. You just can't call that strike 3, umpire. Come on, man. Cut me some slack. All right, well, Derek Jeter's up now. What will Derek Jeter do? Jeter to the outfield. Go, Soriano, go. I'm sending you home. Jeter, can he tie the game? Yes, he can. Soriano steps on home plate. It's a 2-2 game, and the captain delivers once again. What do I tell you, man? Derek Jeter is him. In the big moments, he usually comes up clutch. Gets us the much-needed runs. Mickey Mantle double play. Inning over. But Jeter got us the run that we needed. He put that little blooper into left field. Soriano was fast enough to get home. And he got us tied. So now we're going to go warm up Joe Nathan and Vita Blue just to get some people warming up. I think that Greg Maddux can go 5, maybe 6. I guess we'll see how this inning goes, and we'll kind of take it by ear. I believe Greg Maddux can get it done. He strikes out Jason Hayward looking for the first out. That's a good start. Carlos Lee is up now, and he's 0 for 1. Make that 0 for 2. Wade Boggs fields it at third. Steps into the throw. Got it to Lou Gehrig for the second out. And now we've got Nolan Gorman, who has a strikeout. The bottom of their order hadn't really done much today. Soriano! I didn't want to dive. I thought that I'd be able to get it without it. I probably should have dove, though. Gorman gets on base, 2-out single. Mitch Garver. He's got a 1-2 count. And Garver sends that to right field. Get foul or get in the glove. It is. End of the 5th. Thank you very much, Ken Griffey Jr. We go top 6, Griffey at the plate now. And I think now we're going to let Maddux go into the 6th. Maybe go in 7. Probably not, though. He's getting up there close to 100 pitches. I definitely don't want him to go too crazy on opening day. That is for sure. So Griffey just fighting through these bad pitches. I don't know why I'm swinging at him. I have no idea why I'm swinging at these pitches, but I am. 1-2 count to Griffey. I'm going down low again. Could that get past J-Ram? No, it's not. He goes into left field to get that one because of the shift that was going on, and he catches it. First out. Gehrig is up now. And Lou Gehrig. Ooh, Pee Wee Reese keeps that in front of him, or at least keeps it from going deep into the left field territory, and it's a single for Gehrig. Good job, Lou. And now it's Sammy Sosa. 0 for 2 today. Come on, Sosa. We need you to get on top of one. Not that. That was embarrassing. I apologize. That's strike 3. Oops. All right, Willie Mays. Let's get on top of one. 3-1 count to him. Very hitter-friendly count. Is he going to take a walk? We'll see what happens. Nope, we got the green light, and I probably shouldn't have. Although that was a strike anyway, so it would have been called strike 2 anyway, so I had to swing at it, I guess. All right, so Greg's got probably this inning left, depending on how it goes. But Eric Davis has got a 1-2 count. He sends that to right field. Griffey's right there. Griffey makes the catch. 1-1 to Murray. 1-1 to Murray. He stares at a fastball bottom corner. Strike 2. Let's go with the circler. And he doesn't chase it. Not called strike 3 anyway. I thought he might chase it, but he doesn't. Here comes the curveball, and he hits that right back up the middle. Soriano not going to be quick enough. And that's a single for Eddie Murray. 1 out, 1 on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. But that's okay, because Maddux can get out of it. Pee Wee Reese up. That's going to be into right field. Base hit for Pee Wee Reese. And now we're starting to get in some dangerous territory. It took us a long time to tie this game up. We're getting in some dangerous territory. But Paul Konerko has had a double play already today. He might have 2. Maddux to second. Got the double play. Greg Maddux does it. Gets himself out of danger. That was a tough double play to hit, especially with a fast Pee Wee Reese on first. Konerko bounces it off the ground. Maddux makes the catch, throws it to second. Jeter gets it, and then gets him to first. Luckily, Konerko is not fast. That was very close. We will schedule Vita Blue to come in. Maddux will be done after 6. And I would really appreciate Maddux to go out on top with a W, but we have to get the lead to have that happen. And Johnny Bench might have done it right here off the bat. And Johnny Bench with a home run. That did not feel good off the bat whatsoever, but the first home run of season 2 comes from Johnny Bench. That felt horrible off the bat, but it just kept going and going and going. Johnny Bench, boom! I thought I was late on it. I might still have been, but he just powered it over the wall, over the right field wall, and they finally pull Marichal. Who are they bringing in? They bring in Eli Morgan. What a change to this game. The momentum has completely shifted. We now have like a 69% chance to win this one. Did not see that coming whatsoever. I thought that was going to be just a fly out to deep right field, but it just kept carrying. It just kept carrying, and I was super early on that contact with Soriano, so I missed the timing there. That could have been a big-time hit as well. And with Soriano's speed, it might have been an extra base hit, and that circle change was 75 miles an hour. I was not prepared for that slow of a pitch, and that's a strikeout. A strikeout swinging. Wade Boggs is up. Looks at the fastball. 2-1, up in the zone. Come on, Wade. You're 0 for 2 on opening day. Your first appearance in a Mets uniform. You got to have something. You got to get on base. Doesn't matter if it's a walk or if it's a hit. Just get on base. Because Jeter's coming up next. Boggs into the left center gap. That's going to be extra bases. Wade Boggs around first. Davis fields it at the wall. It's going to be a 1-out double for Boggs. That's massive. That is massive, ladies and gentlemen. Wade Boggs delivers. And now we've got ourselves a runner on second with the captain at the plate and 1 out. Derek Jeter into left field, but I'm not going to run. 53 speed is certainly not fast enough to beat that throw. It would have been out by a mile. So we've got runners on first and third for Mickey Mantle. This is a dangerous spot because Mickey Mantle, if anything's on the ground, it's probably a double play. So Mantle's got to keep it in the air. If he can do that, we can score an extra run and have a little bit more insurance. Ball 2. Mantle looks at the circle change. Pretty easy pitch to take. Full count to Mickey Mantle. Runner on first and third. Here comes the pitch. Mantle sends that into the right field gap, and that is going to be a run. Wade Boggs comes around to score, and that is a huge extra insurance run for the Mets. Beautifully done by Mickey Mantle. And now there's 1 out. Runners on first and second for Ken Griffey Jr. He takes a pitch that, oh my God, I could have had that. I could have had that. That felt like a home run, but I just missed it. 2-2 count now. Here comes the pitch, and I got, no! I missed it again. I missed it again. He choked me up. Oh, that's unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. 2 outs now in the inning for Lou Gehrig. Come on, Lou. We need some extra insurance. Pitch to hit. Lou Gehrig into center field. If that gets down, it's a run, and it will. Sending the runner from second to home. Lou Gehrig delivers an RBI single to give us a 5-2 lead. Absolutely brilliant. They take out Eli Morgan. They bring in Jalen Beeks to start this one here to try to get him out. Sosa flies that foul for the 1-2. We absolutely need Sammy Sosa to deliver us another RBI here. We got runners on the corners. We got to do something here. We cannot screw this up. Sosa, strike 3. You cannot be serious. That cannot be called strike 3. I checked the swing and I got hit on the pitch. But they call it strike 3. Yes, I want to still change my pitcher. Vita Blue is coming in, and he's got the 7th. But we're going to warm up Mariano Rivera as well, and we'll sit down Joe Nathan, and we will warm up Trevor Hoffman so that we can pretty much shut the door when we need to. Vida Blue with the 1-2 to J-Ram, and he swings right past it. 99 on the gun. First out of the inning for the Mets. And now it's Jason Hayward. We'll give him a little bit of a curveball here. 1-2 count to him. He stares at it but doesn't go after it, so it's a 2-2 count now. Come on, Vida. I need you to do something for me. That's going to be on to second base. Don't need to dive for that one. Soriano, excuse me, delivers the out to first, and that's 2 down in the inning. Carlos Lee comes up, and Lee will stare at a fastball bottom of the zone, beautifully executed by Vida Blue. 1-2 count. Here comes the pitch. He sends that to Jeter at shortstop. He fields, throws to Gehrig at first. Inning over. An amazing inning for the defense there and for Vida Blue. But we will bring in, or we will schedule to put in Mariano Rivera, just in case we need to. Willie Mays is up at a 1-2 count. Willie Mays sends that in left field. If it's down, it's a base hit, but it's not anywhere near. Good contact, but not good enough. And Johnny Bench had the solo home run earlier. What can he do here? What can he do here with a 1-1 count? He has that on the ground to Pee Wee Reese, and Reese, one hop throw, he's got it. If Johnny Bench is a little bit faster, it would have been a tight throw, but he's just not fast enough. 2 down quickly in the top of the 8th. We've got Alfonso Soriano with a 1-1 count, and we're swinging for the fences. He's got it into center field, and he extends the inning amazingly with a 2-out single for Alfonso Soriano. Now, you know what we're thinking. We're thinking steal situation here, but with a third base, or with a pitcher on lefty, we don't really know where to go. Luckily for us, Soriano's so fast that even a lefty pitcher does not matter. And Alfonso steals second for the second time today, but that pitch was right down Main Street for Jalen Beeks. And Wade Boggs delivers an RBI single. Soriano comes from second to home, and we've got a 6-2 lead. This is a massive, massive few innings for the New York Mets. It was looking ugly there for a second earlier in this game, but we have rallied around that Johnny Bench home run. That has really opened the floodgates. Derek Jeter stares at a ball for a walk, and now we've got runners on second and first for Mickey Mantle. And a 2-1 count to him. Can we open up even more? Get even more runs? Mantle swings left field. If that gets down, that's going to score one. It does. Wade Boggs comes around to score, and Mickey Mantle gives us a 7-2 lead. Oh, baby, baby. We are doing so well right now. Absolutely brilliant we are playing. But we are going to schedule to put in Trevor Hoffman because now we need Mariano to be the closer. Well, it's not a closing situation, but I'd rather have Mariano go in the 9th. Griffey sends that to center field. Get down. It doesn't. It was close, but it doesn't. But we did a lot. We did a lot of good stuff there in that inning. We still want to bring in Trevor Hoffman, the closer from last season, who I think put up 40-plus saves. So he had a really, really good year last year. He just got demoted to setup man because we added a lot of good closers to the team in the offseason. And he's looking at a 2-2 count now for Nolan Gorman. Come on, boys. Let's get this game done and dusted. Ooh, curveball. Good eye from Nolan Gorman to not chase that. We tried to tie him up there and get him swinging. Full count. Strike 3 called. He went around enough, and Gorman goes down swinging. Now it's time for Mitch Garver. And Mitch Garver right past the fastball, 93 on the gun. It's a nice change of pace from the 99s and the 98s that we were throwing with Maddox and Vida Blue. Hoffman has a 1-2 count to Mitch Garver. He sends that on the ground to shortstop. Jeter collects, throws, done. Got him at first. 2 down in the inning for Eric Davis, who has been a pretty hard guy to get out today. But he's out in front of the fastball, 93. He's not ready for it. Here comes the cutter. Got him swinging way early, and that is the end of the 8th. Amazing performance from Trevor Hoffman there. Exactly what we needed. We go top 9 for Lou Gehrig at a 3-1 count. He's 2 for 4 today. Come on, Lou. Deliver us some more extra bases, some more insurance. We need it all. Full count now after the cutter up in the zone. He fouled off. And Lou Gehrig fouls off the fastball. A little bit tight inside on him. It's okay. He's ready for more. Come on, Lou. Come on, Lou. Oh, I thought that was going to be a ball. I thought that was going to be a ball. It looked like it was going to drop lower. It doesn't. It's strike 3 looking, and Garrett goes down for the first out. But we got another full count, this time Sammy Sosa, and he's going to stare at a walk. Thank you very much, Chris Martin. 3-1 count now to Willie Mays as we schedule to put in Mariano Rivera. Come on, Willie. I'll take a walk with you too. But he's going to go for the fences. Willie Mays into center field. That's going to get Sammy Sosa from first to third. And Willie Mays delivers a single to move the runner around. That's absolutely brilliant. And now it's Johnny Bench, the only man with a home run today. It's not like we needed any home runs, but the only man with a home run today. And unfortunately, he sends that to foul territory for Paul Konerko to get underneath at first base. That's unfortunate. I really missed that one. I really missed it, but now it's Alfonso Soriano time. Can Alfonso do something? Throw back to Willie Mays. You think I'm going to steal with Willie Mays? I'm not really in a position to steal with Willie Mays right now. I'd rather just swing with Soriano. We're going to find out what happens here. 3-1 count. Alfonso Soriano. Oh, I missed it. I missed it. That's okay. Because now it's a full count. 2 outs. Runners on the corners. Soriano missed it again. I really wanted that to go past for a fair ball past the third base bag. That could have been dangerous, but it doesn't. It's still full. Soriano. Ooh, into center field. Davis is underneath it pretty easily. And it's 7-2, bottom 9. Yes, we still want Mariano Rivera to come in. Can Mariano Rivera get us out of the game? He throws the fastball to Eddie Murray. He fouls it off. It's a 1-2 count. Come on, boys. There it is. The cutter strikes out Eddie Murray, and that's the first out of the inning. Good job by Mariano Rivera. Pee Wee Reese steps up, and Pee Wee Reese fouls off that one, making it a 1-2 count. Okay. We'll get ready for something else here. 1-2 to Pee Wee, and Pee Wee, oh my God, Pee Wee Reese makes me pay. Willie Mays went up for it, but no chance about that one. Pee Wee Reese gives the Mariners a little bit more fight. That's a little scary right there. I don't like that. Paul Konerko stares at a fastball. Very generous call from the umpire, and that's the second out. And now it's J-Ram, the only hope the Mariners have left, as he calls strike 2 on the fastball. Can we get a final pitch? Sends that to center field. J-Ram will extend the inning. That's not good. That is not good at all. J-Ram keeps the inning alive for the Mariners for Jason Hayward. Come on, Mariano. Get out of this inning. That's going to go into right field. Jason Hayward's got extra bases. Griffey gets it, keeps them from going home, but it is runners on second and third with 2 outs. Do not lose it like this, boys. Carlos Lee, 0 for 3 today. Rivera delivers the ball, Mantle into the right center gap, tracks it, got it. Ball game. Mets win on opening day. Absolutely amazing job from the boys. It was looking kind of ugly there for a second, like we were going to lose that one. We just didn't really get anything going until that 7th inning when we unlocked it with the home run from Johnny Bench, and then it was just uphill from there. We just kept going and going and going. Greg Maddux thankfully gets the win on opening day, and we delivered a masterpiece on opening day. Johnny Bench was the only one with a home run today, 1 for 5. Soriano played well, Mickey Mantle played well, Wade Boggs played well, Griffey played well. And we end opening day with a W. Now let's start simulating into the rest of the game against the rest of the series against the Mariners. We'll get to probably Jackie Robinson Day against the Twins. I'm pretty sure that's the next game that we play. Plus, it's another road series, so that'll be good. We won't play a home series for a little bit, but let's start simulating here and get to past the thing. Alex Gordon cleared waivers. We got our first scouting assignment of the year, so we'll get to that right now. I thought that I had better scouts. I guess I didn't. I don't know. I thought I had a better scout than that, but it's okay. We'll go with it. We'll ride it, whatever. So it looks like the number 1 player is a relief pitcher, Brian McCullough. Okay, he looks pretty good. Juan Alessio and left field. It looks like a lot of these guys are relief pitchers. Alessio looks pretty good for what he is right now. We don't know much about him, obviously. Jaime Espinosa looks really good, actually. Then we've got just a lot of bullpen arms is crazy. This is a very pitcher-friendly draft class. Baroa looks really good power-wise. We'll scout him. Then we'll go and we'll find somebody else. We'll get Juan Alicio, and then we'll probably scout, I don't know, maybe Espinosa. I don't really know where to go with this. It looks like a lot of just kind of average guys so far. Richard Romero, I don't know. He looks fine power-wise and speed-wise. Miguel Medina looks good. He looks pretty good. He's got everything defensively. Contact, let's take him. So those are the 3 guys we'll do for the first scouting of the season. We'll continue simulating here. Mets AAA team have 28 people on the active roster. That's okay. We'll go and change that right now. So we need to move 2 people from AAA to AA. We'll take you and move you to AA. And then we will take you and move you to AA. And then we'll go to AA and move 2 guys down there. Probably not Jack Douglas. Let's go Andrew Baker. And then we'll go with you, Middendorf. We'll send you to Class A. So that means everybody's good to go. We win against the Mariners. And now we simulate a game against the Red Sox, a series. We take 2 or 3 against them. That's good. We start 5-1 on the year. 5-1 on the year. Pretty impressive. Now we take on the Chicago Cubs. First home series of the year. We have a scouting assignment as well. So we know pretty much a lot about Alicio, but not much about anybody else. So I think we probably just keep these guys the way they are, finalize the plan, and we will continue the game against the Cubs. We took the series against them. Now we have a 3-game set against the Braves. 3-game set against the Atlanta Braves. And we take 2 or 3 against them. Lost the first, but we took the last 2. And we'll get to the series against the Twins, because I'm pretty sure April 15th is Jackie Robinson Day. Let me just Google that quickly to make sure. And yes. Jackie Robinson Day is on April 15th. I thought that's what it was. It is on April 15th. So we will simulate up until that. Griffey's injured, and we've got another scouting assignment, but we lost 2 straight against the Cubs. Ooh, we know all 100% of Alicio. He looks good contact-wise and good speed-wise, but everything else he's probably a work in progress. That's okay. Not a big deal. But we will scout somebody else, probably Brian McCullough, excuse me, because he's the number 1 player, so we probably want to know a little bit about him. And we know 100% on Miguel Medina, who looks decently contact and decent speed, good defensive player in center field. But we'll scout somebody new for him, and we will look around. Let's see, who should we go after? We know about that guy. Let's go for Espinosa. We'll know about Espinosa, and then we will probably finalize that. Yes, we will. There we go. And we will simulate up to the next game, which is the Twins, April 15th. We won against the Cubs, so we have not lost a series so far, which is awesome. But we have 11-5 record. We will play opening day against the Minnesota Twins the next episode. Robin Roberts versus Shohei Ohtani. That is going to do it for this episode, though. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave it a like, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Cup. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching. I truly, truly appreciate it. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.